Hey there, Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Tuesday, April 4th. The moon is waxing. We are heading toward the full moon in a couple, well, tomorrow, late tomorrow, depending on your time zone. The exact full moon in Libra. So today the moon is starts out the day in Virgo and then shifts to Libra as we head into that Libra full moon. So we're focusing on themes of bringing things to fruition. And as we head into this full moon, we head into that part of the moon cycle that brings culmination. So fruition. So the coming together of what we've been putting in motion and how that is revealing to us something that the results of what we've been working on, or some insight into how to get where, how to make the changes we need to make in order to get where we want to go. So the full moon reveals, right? It's reflecting back to us the fruits of our intentions, our efforts, our actions. In this moon cycle in particular, being the Aries moon cycle that began with the Aries new moon, we are focusing on our actions, on the need to start things, to take action, to move forward, to take risks, and to move things, to get things moving. So as we are coming to this Libra full moon that brings culmination of this intention, this effort, this energy that we're putting into the full moon, has the it is the time when we get some reflection back on how we're doing. So in other words, you might, if the universe says, yeah, you're totally on track, you're doing, the effort you're doing, the changes you're making, the ways you're looking at yourself are really good for you. They're helping to bring shift and change into your life. The things that you see that are reflected back to you are going to be like some gifts, some results, some things to really be grateful for, to see, wow, I've been working on this and now I'm seeing something come of it. So what is coming to fruition? The other possibility is that we're in resistance, in denial, in avoidance of where we need to change, what we need to become aware of, how we need to love ourselves more. If we're in resistance to any of those things, not willing to change, not willing to grow, to heal, to become who we need to be to manifest the things we want, then the full moon reveals something back to us that says, hey, you might want to think about this. You might want to get on track a little bit better. So it's going to show us the fruits of what we've been doing, and it is brutally honest, right? So it's validating, and it's going to reveal to us what it is we have been creating, either consciously or unconsciously. And so now we always have the choice to pay attention or not pay attention. So if we're paying attention around this full moon, we are open to learning, okay, maybe I haven't been able to see something, or maybe it hasn't been making sense to me. So in that case, maybe the full moon and the energies of what is showing up in your life around the full moon, that could be revealing something to you about where you need to learn, what you have to learn, or where you need to grow. So it is being honest with you about what you are creating, right? For good, bad, indifferent, and all the things in between, and maybe a combination of all those things, right? Could be some things that you're doing well at, that you're getting good results with, other things that maybe it's showing you, hey, here's how you could be doing better. Here's another possibility. Here's another way of looking at it. So how does this work? It works by showing up synchronistically in the things that are the issues and circumstances and situations that show up in our lives around the full moon. So that can be neutral. Again, it can be highly emotionally charged, right? It can be everything. It can be anything. But whatever it is giving you some information, and that's all this is paying attention, noticing, something's being reflected back to you. How are you noticing or paying attention to what that is? So that's true of every full moon. So again, issues, situations, circumstances, is something big unfolding in your life? Are things just kind of going along, but you have this, sort of same old of the things that are showing up in your daily life that are working or not working? Whatever is showing up, it's asking you to look at it and to look at it from the perspective of, this is the universe revealing something to you. I've always said it can also show up through messages. So maybe you're reading a book, maybe you see something on social media, maybe, I used to always say maybe you go to a movie or you read a book, because that was when I was younger, that was how things would, really shift in my consciousness. I would see or hear a story or something that would really help me to see things differently. But nowadays it can, social media is big in our lives. And so it might be something that shows up for you on social media, something that you notice in your circles, your friends, your acquaintances, your peers, something that is showing up, being talked about. It could be something that's showing up in the news. It could be more personal for you. And it could be all of it at the same time too. So don't, get too involved in trying to figure out every little thing. It's just kind of like a moment. It's a moment to step back, reflect on, where are you? What have you been working on? And what is happening? What is the situation or circumstance that is showing up around this full moon, from 2 days before the full moon to 2 days after the full moon? So we're in that period now. And what are you starting to see, think about, talk about, what is showing up in your emotions, your feelings, your ways of being? So noticing how that has some information for you. Maybe there's some information there for you about what you could do differently, or how you could think about things differently, or how, what is the source of some of the feelings you've had, and how can that break through to free you from, some of the fears or anxieties that you may have. So those are just possibilities. So fruition. And today we have the moon going from Virgo into Libra. The full moon will be in Libra. So we're, coming to the end of the first half of the cycle, bringing culmination, starting to see that moon very full in the sky. And whether you can see it or not, it's pretty rainy and cloudy where I am, but you see it the night before it's full, and it's just really almost full, and you can kind of see it's not fully round. And then when it's full, of course, it's fully a circle, round moon, fully illuminated. So as we go from Virgo to Libra, we shift from the energy of Virgo, which is about work, getting things right, thinking about the details, the technical aspects of things, where we can improve or perfect or do better at something, make it work better, make it work more efficiently, maybe make some repairs or improvements. So those are some of the themes that are up while the moon is in Virgo, cleaning, clearing, making things run more efficiently. And then the moon shifts into Libra, where it brings a focus to relationships, to themes of balance and peace, thinking about being peaceful. And so tomorrow's full moon will bring the energy of inviting us to think about how what we need in order to feel peaceful and how to do that. And I took a really deep dive on Sunday's video into this week's Libra full moon, what it means, how to work with that energy of seeing where, how we can feel more peaceful even when we are in times that we're in, which is about, in many ways, some upheaval, some change, looking toward the future and breakdown of old things that we used to count on, even while we are shifting into new possibilities for the future. But we're in this space of, having to let go without knowing yet what's coming or how it's going to work or what we can count on. So in these times of upheaval and change, we have this amazing Libra full moon this week that says, even when things are shifting, changing, you don't know what you can count on, things feel a little chaotic or unpredictable sometimes, you can still feel peaceful by choosing to feel peaceful. And so we talked about some ways to do that in Sunday's video. So definitely go back and watch that again, or catch it if you missed it the first time, and give you some insights into this week's full moon that'll be late tomorrow on April 5th. About 9-something p.m. my time, Pacific time, and then after midnight. So if you're in the Eastern time zone, it'll be on April 6th. And if you're in Europe, it'll be on April 6th. So you just have to adjust for your time zone. But yeah, so we're heading into that full moon energy, and that's what a full moon is about. This one in particular is about asking ourselves how we can be peaceful and thinking about the themes of the Aries moon cycle and what it means to be ourselves, to put our own energy and initiative into things, and how to do that and feel peaceful and be proactive at the same time. So some reflections coming your way, some illumination around how to do that and what that might look like for you. All right, thank you so much for being here. Join me tomorrow and we'll get some more tips for working with the full moon and the full moon energy. I will see you then. Thank you so much for being here and for subscribing to this YouTube channel. Let me know what you think and what you're doing to take care of yourself on this Libra full moon. Leave me a comment. Thank you for your likes, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.